from Mount Comfort RV in Indianapolis. We're on I-70, just a few clicks east of Indianapolis, and we are in the midst of our spring sale. That's right, the spring sale, but it's being held this fall, and we'll get into that in a minute. But we're here today, Thursday through Saturday, 9 to 6 each day with our spring show and sale. It's going on right now. Come on out, have lunch on us each day. We've got parts store specials going on. And of course, we have the showroom packed with new 2022 motorized units, towable units. And again, the lot as well is well stocked. We've been able to restock here over the late summer and fall. And so we are bringing you the spring sale this fall, because if you wait for the traditional shows in the spring and they don't have your unit in stock, you're going to be waiting nearly all summer to get your new RV. So we're asking you to think and plan ahead. Come out and see us today, Friday or Saturday, 9 to 6 here at Mount Comfort RV for our spring show. We are so happy that our great friend Zach Eppers is here with us today. He represents the Coachman Class A line of motorhomes. He's with us today, and as promised, throughout today on the hour, we're going to be taking a look at the newest, latest, greatest units that we have in stock right now. So I'm going to turn it over to Zach Eppers to take you through the really neat Coachman Pursuit. It is the 22, it's a 29 Xpsf. And right up front, I'm going to ask Zach to decipher that for us. It's in code, but it's a 29 Xpsf floor plan. Here's Zach to tell you more.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me down here today. So this is the Pursuit 29 Xpsf. XPS is part of our Extreme Performance series, and then the F stands for Ford. So why this is an Extreme Performance series is one, the size. This is just about 30 feet in length, so it's going to allow you to camp in a lot of smaller campsites, a lot of the national parks, things of that area. We also wanted to allow campers to be able to boondock or dry camp for longer periods of time. So this does have the solar package on it. It is a 100-watt solar panel standard on your roof. And that'll give you about 6 to 8 amps of power per hour on a sunny day under ideal conditions. So a couple other things that's nice about this floor plan is you do have a ton of storage in here. So you have nice, big, large pass-through storage. We also wanted to enable customers to be able to access this from both sides and also all the way in the rear. Another nice feature on this motorhome is you do have rear fill fuel. This is a gas coach, so 87 unleaded gas. And then this is going to be one of the few Class A gas motorhomes with an 8,000 pound hitch with actually the ability to tow close to 8,000 pounds. So the difference between your GVWR and GCWR is 7,000 pounds. So even if you're fully loaded inside the coach, you'll still be able to tow something 7,000 pounds. A couple other features before we go on the inside of this coach that I want to mention is, of course, since this is a Coachman Class A gas product, you do get an elongated wheelbase. Longer wheelbase gives you a better ride because you have more weight that's going to lay in between your two axles, a smaller overhang, and again, that's just going to give you a much nicer ride while you're going down the road. A couple other unique features on the Coachman product compared to a lot of other things in the market is you will have a 2-inch thick sidewall, which is 33% thicker than a lot of other manufacturers in the market. So that 33% thickness will give you better insulation, help keep your coach cool in the summertime, warm in the wintertime. And then we do use an Asdel composite material on all our sidewalls. So, and why that's nice is it gives you a higher R value. It's made out of recyclable material, but it's also going to be resistant to water and things like that. So if you ever have the unfortunate event of getting water inside your sidewalls, there's nothing in here since it's all composite materials that will rot and mold. So that's why every Coachman unit is 99.99% chance of never having delamination or wall failure or anything like that. So the way that this coach looks today, it's going to look this way years and years and years down the road. So this is the gas. This does have the V8, so that's going to be 350 horsepower, 468 pounds per foot of torque. A couple other nice features on the outside here is you do have your propane quick connect. So if you want to add an exterior grill or something like that, you can do that right here. This does have some outlets on the outside. You can hook up park cable. That's what this outlet's for right here. And then this is your inside TV will actually come off and off the wall, and you can attach that right here, your outlets and cables right here. So if you want to hook up a TV to the outside, you can do that. Electric awning on this coach. And without further ado, let's take a look inside. So up here in the dash, again, one thing I love about the Pursuit is just the way that we've designed this dash. So when you're sitting down here, everything's very accessible. You get your nice large 10-inch monitor here. Your backup camera will operate through here. Again, everything's reachable. Everything's easy to view through the driver. And then on your passenger side, a couple nice features over here is you do have a pull-out computer tray. So when you're going down the road, you can pull this out. If you want to do some work, when you're parked somewhere, you can do that. USB 12-volt outlets, and then you also have a 110 outlet down here as well. Cup holders on each side. One thing that's nice about the new V8 is how much easier it is. The doghouse sits about 4 inches lower to the ground, so it's easier getting in and out. Both of these chairs will spin all the way around, 180 degrees around. And then you do have a drop-down bunk on all your Pursuits. So to operate this drop-down bunk, you have two little latches. You just unlatch that. This comes straight down. And then you have some nice extra sleeping. You do have a net right here, and then a ladder will be in the exterior storage compartment that hooks on right here that enables you to get in and out with ease. So to put this back up, all you do is fold this, and then the struts make this really easy to go up and down. Here in this Pursuit, we do have the chocolate cherry, which is the darker wood. We also offer white velvet, which is a white wood. You do have a dream dinette here. This will turn into a bed. You have a nice large sofa over here. And what we did with this sofa too is we created extra storage, because being a 30-foot coach, you don't have as much storage as a 35 or 40-foot coach. So we really wanted to maximize all the storage capacity, and that's why we added this storage underneath the sofa. You won't find that in many RVs. Again, some extra storage down here. One thing nice about the 29 XPS is this does have a tether. So a lot of Class A's don't have tethers. It's hard to hook up through car seats or stuff like that. And this is, the tether allows you to safely have a car seat in place. The kitchen, over here on the side, you have your microwave, 3-burner cooktop, your oven here. You do have some storage up here as well. And then another thing that we did here is we gave you storage down here. So a great place for your silverware, spices, any other objects, and that just locks right into place. So double bowl sink. Over here you do have a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. This is a 12-volt refrigerator, and what's nice about this is it gets cold very quickly. It consumes very little energy. And then over here you have a nice pantry. Again, more storage. Pull out. One thing unique on all the Pursuits is you do have soft close drawers. So again, those will automatically close. If you ever slam them, you don't have to worry about breaking the little plastic locks or anything like that. Here's your control panel for the coach. You do have one slide in this coach, and that's going to be your galley and dinette slide. You can check your tanks here, LP. As you can see, your batteries are full, freshwater tank's empty, black water tank's empty, gray water's empty. And your black too and is for when you have bath and a half, so you have extra tanks. So on this coach, it doesn't do anything. Some other buttons are TV, radio, antenna. You do have tank heaters on this as well, which allow you to camp in colder environments than things without tank heaters. That's a 12-volt tank heater. So walking through here, you have a nice large shower. So I'm 6 feet tall, and again, I can get in the shower. Got plenty of room here, even for someone that's 6'4". Just close this again, and I have room to stand here. It's a nice size shower for an RV. Here's your bathroom, sink, some more storage space in there. And then your bed in the back. nice bed. You do have a coach pap station here. So what that does is here in this cabinet, you're going to have a 110 outlet where you can hook up a CPAP and you can run the tubes down there. You also have nice large walking room and nightstands on both sides where if you want to charge your electronics or place a CPAP or something like that, it is set up to do that. And again, some more storage up here. We really maximized all the storage in this coach as possible. We wanted to create a lot of windows too, so you have a lot of windows for cross ventilation purposes, but also so you can see out and enjoy the outside. So that's a quick tour. A couple other things to mention. This does have a 15,000 BTU AC with heat pump. What's unique too is we do use GE ACs, which will operate all the way down to 25 degrees. That's about 15 degrees lower than other heat pumps on other ACs. The 15K AC, again, will give you a lot of cold air compared to a lot of things that are only 13.5. And then another unique thing about your Coachman product is you do have cool stream, so you actually have real residential ductwork, which will it's antimicrobial lines, so you don't have to worry about mildew or stuff like that building up there over time. And it's non-porous too, so you don't lose any airflow. A lot of things in the industry are just going to be styrofoam, which you get a buildup of stuff up there, and it's not good for the longevity of your coach. So I just want to thank you again. Come down to Mount Comfort. Again, my name's Zach. I'm from Coachman RV, and we hope to welcome you